What game can deliver thrills like that? Well, there's only one answer: Call of Duty. This is the 2014 title Call of Duty 11, developed by Sledgehammer Games. Actually, I mean Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So, it's set in the near future, about 2054, and it shows a government and military that is using what's called exosuits, and those are actually on the rise right now, but they give somewhat of superhuman abilities to a soldier without actually modifying their DNA. Now, there's a corporation that's manufacturing these exos called Atlas, and they're kind of crooked, and they're mainly the enemy that the United States Marine Corps later called the Sentinels fight against inside of the game. And they are led by Jonathan Irons. So, you might be wondering, what does this game have to offer the Call of Duty series that Call of Duty Ghosts didn't? Because, you know, I didn't like that one. But the answer is cinematic moments. Even though they're just QuickTime events, they look so epic, just like this right here. And I really like those. It's a lot of fun to see something epic happen, even if you're not directly controlling it besides pressing a button. And not to mention, the graphics are gorgeous. They actually rebuilt the game engine from the ground up for this one. Now, the shootouts are exactly what you would expect from a Call of Duty game. I don't want to say that they're nothing special, but they're basically what you would expect. After you've played a lot of Call of Duty games, this is just more of the same. And that's kind of why I like the QuickTime moments. But the real merit of this game comes from the acting of Kevin Spacey, Jonathan Irons, also known for his role on House of Cards. So, a cool thing that this game does is that you can actually cycle through different types of grenades. So you have a frag and a smart grenade, but also this one called a threat grenade, which marks your enemies within a certain range, and then you can view them for a limited amount of time, even behind walls. It's actually pretty cool, and I found myself using that quite a lot. But there are moments of this game that you just know have happened before in Call of Duty history, like more breaching. When's the last time I didn't breach a door in a Call of Duty game? Probably Call of Duty 3. But you might be wondering, what is actually new about this game? Because so far, it's all just been gimmicks. Well, one cool thing which I didn't think would happen is I actually could kill innocent prisoners for absolutely no reason with no penalty. I learned that coffee was bad and I was able to kill it, so I guess I just saved half the world right there. Now, you could also fail your objective for the very first time and do what might be the most graphic kill in Call of Duty history. I mean, just take a look at this. In all seriousness, though, none of those were exactly groundbreaking moments for the series. But there are several things found in Advanced Warfare that are groundbreaking moments for the series, which is very refreshing to say after several very lackluster games in the series. One of these is the refining of the stealth mechanics, which have been present in the game pretty much ever since that Sniper Ghillie mission in Call of Duty 4. But they just totally redid it on this one level, and it's not exactly freeform in everything that you can do, but you have a grappling hook, which is new to the series, and you're able to whistle and attract guards over, and this actually played out more like an actual stealth game instead of, hey, just duck behind something in Call of Duty and let's call it stealth. I was actually pleasantly surprised by this, and found this mission to be one of my most favorite in the series. At points you can even go invisible, but sadly I don't like being invisible and quiet for long. I mean, it is Call of Duty, and whenever I shoot people in these segments, it usually doesn't end up well for me. Another area of the game that was refined is the vehicular combat and driving segments. Now, this has been present in Call of Duty pretty much since the very first one, because you got to control a tank in that one. But I feel like it was refined in Modern Warfare 2 where you could shoot at the same time as you were just driving a regular vehicle. But this one definitely takes it up a notch, allowing you to control a drone in some missions, which is pretty amazing actually. I like drones now. This gameplay, actually, there's a mute charge, and so no one can hear what's going on in this room, and so you're able to take them out with like a sniper type rifle shot off that. Also, you could play as a boat that could dive underneath boats and stuff, unless you hit it like that. This was a lot of fun. Definitely one of the more fun cinematic moments in the game. that you actually got to control, because I really like the quick time events. I know I keep saying that. But also, we have tanks, which is kind of like returning Call of Duty vehicular combat back to its roots. Now, I always enjoyed the tank missions, except for the one in Finest Hour. That was just 100% weirdness, I do have to say. My favorite vehicular segment came in the form of controlling a fighter jet in New Baghdad. In fact, it reminded me of Beggar's Canyon back home on Tatooine. But in all reality, you might be wondering where some of these changes came from, and on whose authority they were made. Well, I have your answer right here.
On my authority!
This game has it all, really. From strolling through a small Greek village. I mean, this was probably the most amazing thing visually, all the little details they put into this alleyway. And another really great segment was the destruction of the Golden Gate Bridge, which I'm going to be quiet so you can actually hear this because it's amazing.
Give it way!
This and many more moments actually make it feel like Uncharted, like this right here where you grapple onto an airplane, but then very abruptly skydive back off. And I love Uncharted. You know that. Now, one of the real stars of this is the multiplayer. Like with any Call of Duty, the multiplayer is extremely popular. I really enjoyed this much more than the multiplayer in Ghosts and the Modern Warfare series. I have to say I don't like it as much as the multiplayer to the original Black Ops. It does take a bit of a learning curve because of the exos and you can double jump now, but it's a lot of fun. There's also a survival mode pretty similar to Zombies or the survival mode in Modern Warfare 3, but it is with regular soldiers that have exos, and it's a lot of fun. Overall, I have to say I heavily enjoyed Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I would recommend it to a friend, which that friend is you. So, if you don't have this one and you're looking for a fun shooter game to play online or for their campaign, check it out.
Unfortunately, my appearance today has been clouded by a flurry of speculation that my company is developing a weapon of mass destruction which would be capable of targeting specific ethnic groups. I want to address these allegations head on. Are we developing such a weapon? No, we are not. Because we've already developed it.